Hi, good afternoon, everyone. We are here with April Monterosa from live from the South Side. And so we're real excited for April to be joining us today as the September Business of the Month with Palo Alto College. And so April, can you tell us some of the things that have been going on during this pandemic? It's been almost 6 months. What are some of the things that you're hearing from the South Side community and what folks are doing and what folks can be doing to help themselves be safe and well during this unprecedented time?
Well, first of all, people need to wear their masks and social distance. I know that's kind of hard in our community. We have big families. We like to go out and enjoy all the various sites in the South Side. So that's been a bit of a struggle. I've seen a lot of fellow entrepreneurs have to get very creative, to stay afloat, keep their families fed and things like that. So I have seen a change in businesses. So that's been really interesting to see, speaking for myself as well.
Absolutely. And I tell you, April, I think you hit it right on the money when you said we have big families. And in fact, at Palo Alto College, we say that we're a familia. But April, you know as well as I do, if you're a Southsider, the South Side in itself is one big familia.
Yes.
And I don't know one Southsider who doesn't say, I'm a Southsider. So people take pride, our communities take pride in being the Southside community and working together and putting on our masks, social distancing, washing our hands really, really goes a long way. But I want to pick up, as we're talking about Business Partner of the Month, you mentioned entrepreneurs being creative, and I've seen some of the things that have been highlighted in the creativity. And I hear that you have big news. So I want to open that up as an opportunity for you to share. You're launching something, and I'd love to share it with the Palo Alto College familia and the San Antonio familia that we have. So can you tell us a little bit about this big announcement?
Yes, I launched the first Southside magazine. It's called Live from the South Side, and it caters to the South Side community and surrounding areas.
Wonderful. And what was this magazine kind of highlight or talk about that if I see that Live from the South Side, I want to pick it up and read it? What's in it?
I'm going to be sharing a lot of community stories. So I actually live not very far from Palo Alto.
All right.
So I was born and raised on the South Side. I'm very involved in my community. I don't know if you saw my little bio, but I'm very involved in the community. So I think that the city needs to know about all the great things that are happening during COVID and all these people that are doing some really cool things. So that's what the magazine's focus is on. I do have a handful of contributing writers that are all from the South Side as well.
Right.
And they're going to be sharing things like real estate tips, how to buy a home on the South Side, the different neighborhoods on the South Side, wellness, how you can, keep your sanity and your well-being during COVID. And of course, our hidden gems and restaurants and things like that. I even have a taco of the month coming up. So I want my magazine to be fun, just like the way the South Side is, and San Antonio. So it's full of culture and adventure, and that's how I want my magazine to be.
That's awesome. That is absolutely amazing. And that is what Southside is all about. It's that community and family and coming together. And if you don't mind me asking, as a Southsider, which high school did you go to? I know that's a big thing on the South Side.
I went to South San.
Okay, South San. All right.
Yeah.
Just right down the road. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we have our partnership with South San, and there's a lot of South San pride folks kind of listening in, and that's always good. But for you Harlingdale folks and Southside folks, we're all one big family on the South Side. So can you tell me about maybe a unique story that you've run across during this time pandemic, that maybe a story that folks can relate to or maybe connect to and just say, this is going to inspire me to do something amazing or do something great?
Absolutely. So I have a media partnership with the South San Antonio Chamber, and Live from the South Side is a business as well. I started off with my site, southsidesanantonio.com, and it was focused on promoting events. So when COVID happened, there's no events.
That's right.
If there's no events, there's no income. So I thought, I need to do something. You know, I have a mortgage to pay, I have bills, I need to do something. So a great friend of mine, one of my mentors, Lisa Peach, she's my publisher. She was like, you know, that magazine you've always wanted, now's the time to do it. So I thought this would be a perfect way to keep my sanity during COVID, keep my creative juices flowing. I get to make a childhood dream come true. I get to promote my fellow entrepreneurs, and it's a win-win for everybody. So it's funny how since I started working on this and now I've launched it, I have been in this mood like COVID is not even going on.
Oh,
It's like a little bit of normalcy now. You know, I'm working, I'm being creative, I'm talking to people, even though it's through Zoom or on the phone or text or whatever. But I think that people need to do that. They need to keep busy. They need to keep their creativity going and all that. It's so important right now, especially if you have children, if you're at home, stuck at home. So yeah, I mean, my own story itself is proof that you need to stay busy and creative to keep positive and all that through this COVID and keep your bills paid if you're an
yeah.
entrepreneur, you know?
Well, I will tell you, April, that is an inspiring story because, you know, one of the things that we say at Palo Alto College is that we're a beacon of hope. April, you are a beacon for the South Side of hope,
Mhm.
you know, and the reason why I say that is we do have so many folks right now, and I have family members too that have been furloughed or have lost their jobs. And it is a struggle because you're thinking about, okay, what's next for me? And I do have that mortgage payment, and I do have family members that I have to feed and things like that. And April, what you've done is all Southside is you reinvented another opportunity for you to kind of jump up and say, you know what, where one door closes or might be closing a little bit, you're going to kick open another door. And you did that with the magazine. And I think that that is amazing because then folks can kind of take that as an example of, okay, so I can't just be stuck at home, but I can find those ways to still be successful, still serve my community and advocate for my community, which makes it all that much more powerful. So I'll tell you, April, we're very grateful. Muchísimas gracias for joining us today. Thank you so much for joining us, telling us your story, and congratulations on being the September Business of the Month, Business Partner of the Month for Palo Alto College. We're really excited the work that you're doing. We look for great things to happen with your magazine and keeping it real. Live from the South Side will continue to be an echo moment in the South Side community. So thank you very much, April. So much appreciative. We're glad that you were able to join us today.
Well, thank you for this honor. I really, really appreciate it. And it couldn't have come at a perfect time.
All right.